Hey guys, I'm back with another supersonic video, and this one will be from Mark, the Bier Hooligan. And like you seen in my unboxing video, Mark sent me this one, the garlic beer from the garlic farm. It's with, like I told you, the black garlic, a little bit of coal I have now. So there's actually quite some info on the bottle, so I'm gonna read that first. So the tasting notes, it says, an island brewed artisan amber ale, crafted to perfection to give a bittersweet malt and hop taste, infused with an unlikely but majestic garlic note, using your extraordinary heat, aged black garlic, with the implement no. With the simplest ingredients, you have a complex beer, but compelling and unique flavor. Beer loves rejoice. So also Mrs. and I can't read it really well. Mrs. Boswell, I think it says, grew her first garlic, bulbs on the Isle of Wight. Oh, the Isle of Wight, with the motor races going on, with the motorbikes. Over 50 years ago, our family farm continued to offer quality garlic from our own fields and those partner farms. Garlic is our passion and is at the heart of every product in our range. Okay, so it's from the UK, of course, and it comes in at 4.1% EBV. Now, I'm gonna tell you honest, I'm not expecting a lot of this beer, because like I was looking already at the EBV, 4.1%, I don't know. But okay, like I will try it, of course. I'm always anxious, curious to see how this one will be. I'm gonna open it. Sorry for my voice a little, because I have to swallow a lot. Okay, let's get it in a Chimay glass, but it's actually a more open glass to get a nose on this better. But there is actually something on the bottle already with the malty, and you will get the garlic, of course. Sweet malts, hop. We're gonna see. So, like I told you, I'm not expecting too much from these English beers, but like we have the new generation, of course, the New Englands coming up, the younger ones that are brewing there. They make very nice beer like Vocation, like Mark did also tell you a lot about, and you can see in his videos that Vocation Brewery is a really nice brewery, like Verdant, for example, that I really admire also a lot, with those hoppy and complex beers. But I don't think this is one that's gonna be complex, actually, to be honest. But anyway, let's try this. I've nothing against garlic, of course. It's tend to be really healthy for your blood and stuff, for the bloodstream. Yeah. Okay, let's try it on the nose first. It's really malty, and it's gonna be sweet because I get the sweetness also. But yeah, there's something there. I don't know. Could it be the garlic that is so hard coming through? I don't know. I got to taste it. It's sweet malty for sure, and I think it's rather thin, because 4.1%. Like we in Belgium even have to do real hard work to make a 4.1% beer actually taste full, like a full beer, like it's rather thick and creamy. I think that's rather impossible, but let's try it. If Mark says it's good, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, Sweet malty for sure. The garlic is rather nice coming through, actually. It's more in balance, but and sorry for saying that, it's a little watery, in my opinion. Compared to our Belgium styles, not really. It has a little bit of a thick mouthfeel to it, but it's still like watery in taste. Like watered down a bit. Like not full tasting. If let's say they make a 7% beer of this, with more malty, because I miss the malts here. It's sweet malty, of course, but there's not enough in here. So I miss that malty backbone that give it that full, roasty, strong taste. This one is rather plain in my opinion, but for the ABV it is well brewed indeed. I must give you that, Mark. And I don't mind the garlic in here because this is really balanced in this style of beer. Although it isn't really a style, it's more a garlic infused one. But you can taste the garlic is really from high quality, like it's grown on these farms, especially for these for the beer. And you see the people who are telling this on the bottle do have a passion, of course, for their garlic. But yeah, I find it rather plain tasting. Although for the ABV, I must give him a thumbs up, because that's a rather nice made indeed. When you get it in your back of your head, it will say 4.12%, and you get this beer. There's no complaining at all. Like I think in the pubs in Britain, you can get much worse beers than this, because they're really drinking by the pints, and those beers are like, yeah, malted crap. Like our friend from the UK, Simon says, malty crap. Like he has a video, and I have watched it several times, and it's a angry rant. I think the video is called Angry Rant, and it goes on for half an hour. And he was telling about, like, he was in a pub, and people were accidentally he was pushing against some barrels in the cellar, and people got a hazy beer, and they were saying, "Oh, hazy beer, I don't want that," and all that stuff, and drink your malty crap, he says. And I can imagine it will be like this in the English pubs, because therefore I'm glad I actually do live in Belgium, so we don't have these low ABV beers, or you got to have and like a session IPA or something like that, of course. And still then we were talking about beers around 4% easy. So okay, Mark, really, I'm really grateful you sent this to me. Is it a really good beer? No, but is it really well made for the 4.1% ABV? That I must say, but I found it a little thin and a little bit watered down, a little bit plain going on. But I really like and enjoy it. I'm gonna drink it all, of course, because 4.1% is nothing to be worried about. But I have my West Mullet triples with a few of them in the meantime. After the wild beer I reviewed, the beer number 5 from the Beer Christmas. So I'm gonna round it up. Thank you very much, Mark, for this one. I hope you are not angry. I'm not gonna give this a really high score, but like I will give it a, because of the lower ABV, I will give this for the UK standards, because I don't know if it's widely available, this beer, but I give it 6 out of 10. That's a nice score. That's 3 out of 5. So 6 out of 10 for me. It could be had that little bit more backbone to it, that more fuller taste, not that watered down plainer taste, but then I'm talking only about the malts. The rest of this beer is really well made. It's really smooth, it's really balanced, and yeah, rather nice beer, but not of course your top of the bill one. Thank you really, Mark, again for this one, and I'm gonna review the rest later after my 24 beers from my Beery Christmas. I can do some in between, maybe, like do a double. Like I was thinking already, the Belgian brewer ones, like the blondes, there was a double, yeah, or it was triple. I think it was a heavy blonde, a double, and a quadruple. I'm not sure anymore about that, but I would like to compare them. Like, I would do them in one sitting, like in one video. I'm gonna compare them, like a blonde from the Belgian brewer with a blonde of our style, random. I'm gonna go random, just to get the difference, and I'll tell you the difference between that beer and the strong blonde, for example, and one of our strong blondes ones, and then so on. So let's wait for that video, but it will be later on, like I told you. But when I find the time and I get them all in, the beers, the blondes, the double then, and the quadruple, or it might be a triple, double or triple, but I think it's a double, but I don't know anymore. I'm gonna review them all together with side-by-side beers to compare from our country, and then the Belgian brewer ones from the UK, because he was also living in Belgium, Mark did tell me. So he must be a guy who knows how to brew them, for sure, because otherwise his name wouldn't be Belgian brewer, of course. So I'm really anxious. It will be a present for me, like a surprise, how this beer will compare with our beers, because he's living already a long time also in England, and then the styles might mix a little bit, but we're gonna see about that. So tomorrow, or maybe later, I don't know, tomorrow I will do my 6th Beery Christmas one, for sure. This one I'm gonna post in between, like it's actually won't be a beer review number 26, but I just call it Beer from the Hooligan, like the garlic one I just tried. So 6 out of 10. Nothing actually wrong with this, but the EBV could be more, and the maltiness could be more stronger, the fullness of the beer, like the thickness of the beer, that I miss a little bit here. But for the ABV, I tell you again, it's rather well brewed for a beer from the UK, of course. Cheers, guys. Till tomorrow, and don't forget, a beer a day keeps the doctor away. Cheers.